Hey, good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today's Thursday, September 4th. So, taking a look at forexfactory.com news for today, you can see that at 8:30 we just had some US numbers, some red numbers. Unemployment claims came in at 237,000 versus 230 expected. So, a miss, but not significant. Revised non-farm productivity quarter on quarter is 3.3% versus an expectation of 2.8. It's better than expected. Productivity going up is normally considered a good thing. I'm not sure why that's red. Revised unit labor costs were lower than expected. Again, I don't know why this is red. Should be green. 1.2 expected, only 1%. So that's a good thing. Trade balance negative, but that was expected, and it's not going to change for a very long time. Now, the big number was the 815 number, the ADP non-farm change, which was way less than expected, 54,000 versus 73,000. Remember that ADP is a non-government number, so you can't say the Bureau of Statistics just was incompetent. Okay, this is a private number that's not government related. 54,000 doesn't look good. At 9:45 we have final services PMI, and at 10 o'clock another red item, ISM services PMI. At 10:30 natural gas storage. 12 o'clock we have crude oil inventories. 12:05 FOMC member Williams speaking, and that concludes the news that's during the market hours. So we do have a couple of red items that have already happened, and we have one coming in at 10 a.m. So be aware of that. Looking at the charts. So yesterday was an up day on better than average volume. So maybe September is starting off with some higher volumes. That would be a good news for the market. We're above the moving average, which means we are still in bull territory. You can see that we are just below this older trend line. And that is resistance a little bit at that high volume node at 64.71, but we should be able to get through that. And of course, it's fully plausible we could test and create new highs. 65.09, yeah, would be the high. Lows, I still think we've got a little grouping of lows down here. 63.71, that is still within range if we have a down day. Looking at the inventory on the 60-minute, you can see we had positive price action. We had unbelievable inventory. Inventory was through the roof. 27,000 contracts. This is actually quite concerning to me. This is the last hurrah, maybe. This is the last grouping of buyers coming in. The last suckers coming in. We'll see. We don't know for sure, but we will have to wait and see. I don't know why there was such a big expansion of inventory. Could have been the Google news. Just don't know, but it certainly looks suspect to me to see such a high number on not that big of a day. Moving on, looking at the overnight action. Pretty small, only 20, basically 20 points of overnight action. Where could we go? Where is resistance? Up high we have some at 64.83, 64.95, 65.08, and then you're in nosebleed above that. For resistance, we've got some confluence down here between 60 and 55, a 5-point range where there's a lot of stuff going on here. The overnight low, this little double bottom, these lines. So some support, I'm going to call that 64.58-ish. Below that, 64.47. Confluence around 64.31.75. Previous low, 64.25. Breakthrough that, 64.20. 64.10 and 6400, of course, is the round number. We get below 6400, I think we'll get some acceleration to the downside. Stock market almanac for today is 52.4, so a positive bias for today. That's all I've got for you. Hope you have a great day. Happy trading. Hey, thanks for watching the morning brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com.